Hi Libra, thank you for joining me. I've moved my readings to the inside. So I actually have you're actually sitting on my stove and this is my closet. So thank you for joining me in my kitchen. I just did a reading for Scorpio and it got really dark and I had no light, but I'm hoping the reading was still okay and helpful to them. But now, Libra, I have moved to this beautiful deck for you. This is actually the first deck I ever got. It is the Enchanted Tarot, and I really like it. I think it's pretty, and I forgot how much I liked it until I whipped it out again. So, I've whipped it out again for you. I'm going to do a reading for the highest and greatest good of all of us. So, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever filter you want to look at this in for Libra. So, for instance, I have my Venus in Libra in the 7th house. So, I have some exaltedness in this sign when it comes to romance and partnerships in my life. And so, let's see what I almost said Venus. Let's see what Libra, which Venus is your ruler. Libra, by the way, that's why you're so good at all the beauty. That's why you recognize so much beauty and you're able to create so much beauty in everything you do. The way you move, the way you dress, the way you smell, the way you talk. Everything about you is beautiful, Libra. All right, so what can we get for signs and symbols, clarity, messages from God, from your spirit? That one wants to go, so I'm going to leave that still down. From your spirit guides, from your guardian angels, from God, from love, whatever it is for you that makes you more conscious and more beautiful and more understanding and have more growth in your life. Now, this is so you can get in touch with how psychic you are, with your own spiritual antennas, and maybe just tune the dial to a frequency that plays a better song for you, that brings you a clearer message in your life so that you can ride your wave and your path and your direction a little bit better and have some clarity. Even if you're here inquiring about, right, a Libra, it's information for the highest and greatest good of all of us. So we can all have growth and benefit and love right now, the life we're living. So, what do we have for Libra for the first week in May? You know, so the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, May 2nd, 3rd, 4th, on and on. Time is relative. Whenever it comes to you, it might resonate with you. It might not. Maybe a different reading somewhere else, and a different deck has symbols that will resonate and bring you your own clarity in your path. Just do the double check here either way. See, maybe there's just a nugget for you. Maybe it's not a whole reading. There's a lot of people out there, just one little old me. So, you know, maybe there's a nugget for you here. Who knows? Let's see what goes. Libra, highest, greatest good of us all. Sun, rising, May. 2 more. That one. That one. And let's see what's at the bottom. You have the 4 of Swords. I feel like I just pulled this. Let me see if I can remember now. I feel like it was maybe Sagittarius. So maybe there's a Sagittarius you're dealing with, or a Sagittarius in your life, or a Sagittarius energy, Libra, that is around you, a fiery energy that you're inquiring about or will be in my reading, or that might have something to do with you for some reason. I just remember the 4 swords, and that made me think of that. This is you finding your truth here. So like with these readings, you can go out and search for it outside yourself, and you might get some things that really ring true in here, and maybe other things don't. So the things that don't, just reflect that back and see why they don't. Even that has a purpose. Don't go that way. Don't go towards the direction that makes you feel like that. Don't act the way that brings this upon you. Don't react the way this brings upon you, right? So this is also like swords, 4 swords. It's truce. You know, it's differences of opinions coming together to a point, to a center here where they make sense to you. Those points of truth that you choose to bring towards your center or to beam out, you know, to reflect back. Everything is breathing in and out. Whatever you bring in, you're also going to reflect out. Whatever you beam out, you're also going to reflect back in. So this card has this beautiful like monk, right? And he's sitting there like this, finding he doesn't know which is the truth. So he goes here. I am. This is Hamlet. He wants to join us. You have some physical protection in your life right now, Libra. It's ferocious, even if they're a little wiener dog. These little wiener dogs can go after badgers. This little wiener dog, for the last how many hours? At least the last four videos I recorded, was chasing a chipmunk underneath the basketball court thing. Determined to get the chipmunk. He never got the chipmunk. He finally got tired and came to the door. He will get the badger, you know, or give up. We probably need to give you a bath now, don't we? So, what was that chipmunk? Let's use this. Let's use this, Libra. What was that poor little chipmunk doing underneath the basketball thing? It was like that weight thing, you know, so you can play the basketball and it's there. So, I mean, he is not going to go away until we get him away. He's chased chipmunks into pipes that I've had to take the pipe, lift the pipe up over my head, walk the pipe to my dad's trailer to put it on. So it's so high he has no way to even think in his little mind that he can get up there to get the chipmunk and then strap it on so the wind doesn't make it go if he bangs it for another hour. And just eventually give him a ball or something to distract him away and bring him. But let's say this little chipmunk's in a thing. The only thing this little chipmunk could have done this last 5 hours is go into its center. Because the only way this chipmunks would have had like any kind of peace would have been him to come out and surrender, just kill me now, like, because this dog is not giving up. But like when things are coming around you, right, and you don't know where to go and you don't know where you turn, you just want to sort of pitch up your own little tent of protection around you, Libra, and go here to find the answer. It's those times where it's not outside. You have to find the peace in all of the situations. That little chipmunk has to be like, I am the baddest little chipmunk in the woods right now. I'm gonna go back and tell my family how I am. I am the one that's gonna protect us all. I just defeated the badger dog. I am badass. I'm getting the medal. There's 2 sides to every story. So in other cards, the one I pulled for Sagittarius was different. It had all these little like symbols of different religions around here, and had this guy in a tent like just having nothing. His clothes are ripped and he was just surrendering, like, just tell me what it is and I will follow. And it wasn't really that the answer wasn't in any of those religions. He just had to find where the answer is, where his journey was bringing him to find him to his truth. You're sitting, oh, you're even lying down. You're so good. You are such a dirt ball right now, Hamlet. Your mommy is going to blame me. You are sitting pretty good. Okay. Just once, and then I need a break, okay? I didn't even look at your cards yet, Libra. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So this is you finding your inner truth, coming to that solitude, that position where even if there's other swords that are of different truths around you, you have found yours, and you are okay with those truths having their own paths. Somebody else can be just as beautiful person as you and live a completely different spiritual truth. It doesn't make their path wrong. It just makes it their way of understanding how to progress and forward their journey, right? You can still work along somebody that is a beautiful, energetic frequency and receptivity to yours. You know, you're on the same level, even if you're on different paths. And you're coming to the point where you're finding your center and you're understanding this, and you're able to work with others who are maybe completely different than you, and you're all beautiful. That's you, Libra. That is you. You are the one who is able to see yourself in your own beautiful, living, child of God self, and see that in others, and accept it. Not try to change it, not try to have power over it. The monk doesn't try to make you believe what he believes. He's okay with you in the West or with the East or the North or the South believing whatever it is. And if you come to him and you want this knowledge and you're ready for it, it'll be provided and unfold as it should, right? In the lessons as they are, and the understanding, the light you need to see them in. Or maybe that's not your path at all. I didn't even look at your cards, Libra. The Ten of Wands. So that's you having this burden end. This is an ending, right, of your burdens. Ace of Pentacles. And the Prince of Swords. All right, so there was a reason I stayed on that card, and I'm just going to go with it. Because you're ending whatever were those differences that were around you that were creating this turmoil, this you feeling like the cloud was above you and the lightning was striking your basket, only your basket. You're carrying all of this burden and all of this thing. Either that, or you have so much that you want to give out and you don't know where to focus your energy. It's like you have so much you want to give, so much passion, Libra, that you almost feel like the universe is on you. And you just want to take it all. Maybe you don't know where to put it, where to put that passion, right? And it's all in this flaming basket, circulating your energy around you, actually protecting you and making you stronger and making you create this end. It's like a burst. It's like the volcano. It's like that passionate burst. It needed to happen, but that burst, right, that you don't know where to focus your energy. I get this, you know. You have so much love you want to give and can't put it all on one person or one thing or one place. It's so much. You just have to release it to everywhere that it needs to go and live it all the time in every moment you have, you know, and hope that its reflection and its energetic equal receptivity comes back to you. You know, you have to choose to let this passion go out and let this love go out to everybody if it needs to until it goes to where it should. All the time, not just to one place. Let it out of your basket and let it go. Let it go. This is ending. This is you having movement, mental clarity. This is the Prince of, let me let you see this before. See this? So much fiery, passionate, creative energy, and you need somewhere to put it. Where do you need to put this passion? You needed this to explode like a volcano to find, it was like an implosion for you. It needed to go, here is where it was. It wasn't finding it out here for you, Libra. It was finding it here so that you can then give it out here all the time and then get right back. This is you, Prince of Swords, movement. Having that sharp mental clarity, focus. You're shielded. You're grounded. You're moving forward through the air. You know, the stars are above you. And you know now where you can go because you released this. You found your center and you have the ace. I didn't even get here. This is the best part. You have this burst. Remember I said you had an implosion here? This is your implosion. It was like an explosion. It was like an orgasm of your soul, Libra. And it came from your heart and your mind and your body, everywhere. And this created a grounding beginning for you to start now that you had this release, you had this burst and this gift to come. Where are you going to take this gift from God? Where are you going to go with it, with your passion, with your joy, with this love? This is your start. What are you going to do with it? I want to know. Do something beautiful. I love you. Thank you.